What's going on, everybody? Jester here, and today we're going to talk about a program that I found on Steam called Wallpaper Engine that I've been using for animating, or using rather, animated wallpapers as backgrounds. So as you can see, we just got a standard 2D wallpaper, and we can go ahead, and I'm using two monitors, so we can go ahead and show that I'm using two separate wallpapers on both of my monitors. So a really cool feature about Wallpaper Engine is you can animate wallpapers on both displays, or however many displays you're currently using. So with all that being said, let's just jump down here and check out some Wallpaper Engine. Alright, so as you can see, this is, in fact, my desktop. It's running full motion video in the background. You see I have access to everything here. And I can bring up my second monitor, and you can see that in fact the second monitor is animated as well. It's a really cool program, I think. It definitely adds character to your machine. But, you know, adding the standard video affair to your backgrounds. So let's just bring wallpaper. Let's bring this back up. And the cool thing about it is, when you're running in applications, and we'll just bring up some other stuff as well. So when you're running an application, when that application becomes active, here, we'll just switch back. So when the other application becomes active, it actually pauses the video in your background. Basically saving CPU speed, CPU headroom, memory, all of that. And you may be asking yourself, well, how much system resources is Wallpaper Engine running? So currently, with it running, very little CPU overhead here. Like, it's maybe running 0.8%, 1.1% CPU usage. I'm using an 8-core AMD 8350 with 16 gigabytes of RAM. GPU, I'm using a GTX 1070, an ASUS STRIX GTX 1070 with 8 gigabytes of GDDR5 video RAM. So as you can see, Wallpaper Engine using very little system resources to run full motion video on both of my monitors. So I think it's pretty cool. It's currently available in early access on Steam for the low price of $3.99. Not bad. Like I said, you can run this using however many displays. In fact, here I will go ahead and open the Wallpaper Engine GUI. And you see the first thing that it pops up, it asks what monitor you want to use. Currently, I'm using a dual monitor setup. My primary monitor, monitor 1, is a 34-inch LG ultra wide gaming monitor, 144 Hz refresh rate, native resolution of 2556 by 1080p, I believe. And my second monitor is just a basic 27-inch widescreen. Running a native resolution of 1920 by 1080p, 60 Hz refresh on that monitor. My primary monitor runs at 144 Hz refresh, and it has my monitor orientation. I'm currently running a stacked monitor array, where my secondary monitor is positioned above my primary, and you can see we can run independent wallpapers on each monitor, and when you can set your settings too, you can stretch the wallpapers across both monitors. So now if we bring the GUI back up, it shows the video on both monitors, but I like running separate wallpapers per monitor. So all that being said, I've downloaded several wallpapers from Steam that are for use. You can find them in the community area of Steam for Wallpaper Engine. They're all free downloads. Some of them have their own audio tracks, and let's find one that has audio. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Let's just make this box a little smaller. Actually, let's just minimize it. And you can see these backgrounds are, a lot of them that I have found are just absolutely gorgeous. They do have, some of them have their own audio tracks. The audio, you can bring up the GUI, the audio can be muted if you don't want to play the audio, just like that. You can speed up the playback rate, slow it down. There we go. Let's just showcase a few others that I found that I particularly like. I'm just going to drag this window to my other monitor, or maximize it. Haha. Alright, so let's just look at some other wallpapers, shall we? And this one, we could slow it down just a little bit. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And not using a whole lot of system resources. Like I said, this one also, you can mute the music. So you can just have the video playing in the background, and as you can see, this is a background, not just a movie. This is your wallpaper. Let's find some more. For the World of Warcraft fans out there, we have Arthas with Frostmourne. And another of Arthas with Frostmourne. We have this one. This one's kind of basic. And then you have some really cool animation stuff. And again, demonstrate this is wallpaper. And when you open an application, it pauses it to free up memory. You can always just click on the background and it starts it back up. Let's try another one. And let's just drag this back to my other monitor real quick. There we go. This one doesn't have any audio, but I thought the animation was pretty cool to run in the background. And there's this one. Another one that I thought was kind of cool. This one is called Cyber HUD 2. And then there's a Cyber HUD 3, which is what this one is. And there's this one. Then you have galaxies. And this one I thought was really cool too. It's a DNA fragment. But there's a lot of area over here that there's not any animation, so of course, my default one, which I really like. And there's this. Let's just see what else we've got. The Diablo fans out there. That. Another for the World of Warhammer, or I'm sorry, World of Warcraft fans. Illidan Stormrage. It's pretty cool. Another one. And if anybody ever has played the original System Shock game, that should look familiar. And I have another one here that I thought was pretty cool. This one is called the MyCloud. Another of the universe. And another one that I really like. This one's called Visual Spectacle. Another for the World of Warcraft fans out there, the Dark Portal, which is pretty cool. And we have this. This one that I have called Tracker, which is kind of cool. And of course for the Warhammer 40,000 fans out there, this is just completely awesome. This is called the Lord Inquisitor. This one I kind of almost wish it had some audio to it. It's still a pretty cool wallpaper. And I have this one called Theories of the Universe. Which is pretty cool. This one's kind of basic. Let's see, what else? The zombies. This one's pretty cool. And a Joker. And just because you can't have any animated desktop without matrix code. Which is pretty cool. And I have another matrix, this one. We have from Star Citizen, another from Star Citizen, Alright, so just a short video on Wallpaper Engine. Pretty cool little program. I like it. So I think that's going to wrap this video up, and I will leave you with some Gandalf sax guy.